Also, one of the most impressive performances that we saw over the weekend was Song Yadong versus Casey Kenny. Now, I wanted Song to win this fight really bad because I remember on the weekend, I went back and watched the Carla Phillips fight again against Song, and I just thought, how did he lose that?
Yeah,
I honestly still believe that Song won that fight. And then,
me too.
Huh?
Me too.
Yeah, so when I was watching that fight and when he got to the decision, it was a bit of a nail biter. It was pretty close, I would say. But then again, I still firmly heard my feet on the ground that Song won it, and he did.
They almost fucked him over again.
Yeah. Because it was a split decision.
Who the fuck gave Casey the nod?
Yeah.
One of the judges made the decision.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was a 29-28. I think
it was a 27-20. I think it was a 27-29. Hold on, let me double check.
It'd be a 30. It's probably like a 30-27. I think they gave a 30-27 to Casey Kenny. Who the fuck scored that?
Yeah, he did. They did.
Who the fuck scored 30-27 to Casey? He won maybe the last round.
No, sorry, my bad. 28-29 to Casey. 29-28 to Song, and 30-27 to Casey. Sorry, to Song.
Okay, well,
yeah,
the 29...
That makes more sense.
Again, 29-28 doesn't make sense. They were not that close. They were not that close. You can clearly see on the strike differential, there's a massive difference.
257 to Song, 190 to Casey, and of those 257, 160 landed, and 190, 78. So you couldn't even get half. There you go.
It's stupid. You can look at the significant strikes. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous. No, Song won that fight. And I was going for Casey, and I predicted Casey to win by decision. But, look, Song won, and he rightfully so. But they almost fucked him over again.
Well, honestly, it's because he's young. You know,
he's 23.
You got the Chinese star against the American, Casey Kenny and all. So
is Casey Kenny American?
Oh, sorry, hold on.
I thought he was British.
Hold on.
Is he?
Let me just double check the facts for us.
I thought he was British.
Hold on.
Maybe I'm thinking incorrectly. Maybe I could be mixing it up with someone who he's fought with. No, he's not. He's American, I think. No, he's American. He's not. It was one of the gentlemen he was fighting. He was British. I've mixed that up because I remember he was fighting on the which fight was it? It was the Habib card, Habib Nurmagomedov against Justin Gaethje card when we watched it at the Crown. And they gave Casey the nod on that, which I didn't agree actually. So
Kenny's American. He's from Arizona.
Yeah, he's American. Yeah.
Anyway. But what it was a case of the new talent against the much more seasoned veteran. And I was really impressed, especially Song has gotten so much better since his last fight. He was so much more active. And I thought to him, you need to when it comes to the decision, you need to make sure you're proving to the judges that you got it all nailed down. It can't just be a little bit, you have to really space it out. And it was a very back and forth fight, I'll give you that. But what was really impressive from Song is Song's shots. He was really starting to load up on him, like the overhand right.
He's fast.
He just kept popping him with it, and it got really heated. When Casey kept baiting at him, and then they were screaming at each other, and it was like okay, and he just gave him like this massive body kick, which just like landed, and I thought that would have just got him. But I really like Song's like aggressive, like charging style. Like he doesn't want to come back. He just wants to keep moving forward. He wants to keep throwing that jab, and then he would throw quite a lot of leg kicks as well, but a lot of like all these different types of kicks, high kicks, low kicks, and he just made the most of his skill set. The only thing that was a downside of him was the wrestling. Like he said, he wanted to use his wrestling,
which he's been working on.
Yeah, which was kind of strange because if you actually look at the stats of the fight, he only attempted 3 takedowns and succeeded in 0. No. Casey Kenny attempted 5 and succeeded in 1 takedown.
Yeah. He's been working on his takedown offense and defense by going to Team Alpha Male. You can see that Uriah Faber was in his corner that night. I mean, Song's just very good on the feet. He's very sharp. He's very quick. He's got youth on his side, and because he came into MMA at a really young age, of course, with that Chinese background and that whole mentality with sport and things like that, he's gonna be a big threat in the division in the future. At first, I was thinking maybe we should pair him up with like a Cody Stammen or something like that. That'd be a cool fight. But I actually have a better idea. Song Yadong versus Sean O'Malley.
Ooh.
Because Sean doesn't have a ranked opponent yet, right? Why not fight Song? Song's 23, young as fuck, and he's very good on the feet.
Yeah.
Have him fight Sean. Fuck it. Do it.
Yeah, that could happen because they're both very young. But just to come back, Song Yadong has full Cody Stammen. They had a draw.
True.
Yeah, they had a draw back in 2019.
Okay.
So maybe they could run it back. But then again, it would be nice because Song Yadong's young and he's got a big fan base behind him, and then you got Sean O'Malley, who's not ranked as well, and the UFC wants to build him up. I can definitely see that fight happening, because the Songs are definitely heading towards that top 15 area.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets a couple more fights under his belt, he could definitely be there. And the other thing is he's got time on his side. 23 years old, and he's...
What Song was ranked?
Song, Song isn't ranked yet.
Are you sure?
He
must have been ranked at some point.
Yeah, I'm quite...
He was in the top 15 at one point.
He was in the top 15, and I think he lost it to Carla Phillips.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's unfortunate. I wouldn't mind seeing Song, if fair enough, Song Yadong versus Sean O'Malley. That's a fucking cool fight.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. Hey guys, a message from one of our sponsors, Hemcan Labs. So if you're ever looking to look after your rest, your recovery and your sleep, look into CBD. If it's not CBD oil, CBD gummies or CBD infused coffee, they've got a lot of products out there. Okay, use our code LSP to get a 10% discount on any of their products at Hemcan Labs. So click in the link in the description, type in that code LSP, and you get 10% off all their amazing products. If you want to look after your sleep, your rest, your recovery, anything to do with anxiety, look into it, guys.
Performance is important, but recovery is even more important. And the best way to make sure you're getting the most out of your recovery is by using CBD oil. So please use our code LSP to get 10% off on all products. Link in the description.